John the Baptist, being a reformed hedonist, being this man who's wearing like this who was sort of like, park my truck and I start living in the parking lot, and I'm immersing myself in this world, and I'm sending videos back to Willem and Abel, who at the time were working on the script, and I'm falling into a group of men that met me in San Lorenzo, namely a guy named Brother Jude, who starts talking to me about the gospel. And he says, well, if you're going to play PO, you need to read the gospel. And so I'd never read the gospel, and he's reading Matthew to me.
So you'd never read like the Gospel of Matthew straight through? Yeah, okay.
I've read all Sam Harris. I've watched all the TED Talks.
Yeah, right.
And was really good at attacking Catholicism because it made me feel superior. It
so
made
you
me
were
feel
kind of agnostic/atheist at the time.
Yes, I'd like to argue because it made me feel like I was in power.
Right. Yeah.
I'd like to be contrarian.
Yeah.
I like to sit with a bishop and then put you on your heels because that would make me feel powerful.
Right.
Which I find most secular people enjoy, the control of it.
Yeah.
Because so much of life is uncontrollable, to feel in control feels good. So I was that guy. I come up with these arguments. My mother had a spirituality that was sort of undefined.
She was Jewish, right? Your mother?
Yeah, but like hippie Jewish, like not like traditional Jewish according to the Testament. My mother had never read the Old Testament. Okay. She was Jewish in culture. She liked the art. She liked being a part of it. She liked the rabbis and the charisma, but she wasn't a practicing Jew in that she wore tefillin and read the Old Testament. And I had never been given any of this information. I've been bar mitzvahed phonetically. I read the Hebrew phonetically. Okay. So it felt like a show. Yeah. It felt like a hustle.
You didn't know what you were saying.
I didn't know what I was saying. Okay. And in that way, it felt, and it wasn't emotional. It felt like I was doing it for my grandmother, who at that time was on her last leg, and I was told I needed to get bar mitzvah for my grandmother.
And you were like 13 at the time? At the
13, age, and I read it phonetically, and my grandmother's happy, and they put me on a chair, and that's my spirituality for a long time. And it felt fake, because I never invested, I had never felt any real suffering in my life, so I didn't have any willingness to have any belief, so I had no faith. Okay, so that's the...
So now you're up at San Lorenzo, and you're given the Gospel of Matthew.
I'm reading
it for the first time.
I read it for the first time, and things start to strike me, like John the Baptist.
Yeah, okay.
Like the story of John the Baptist, being a reformed hedonist, being this man who's wearing like this who was sort of like scraggly and like kind of felt like a old Western character from some kind of I don't know, like he felt like a cowboy.
Eating locust and wearing
he felt like kind of rustic and strong and masculine. And my opinion of Christ